Have you ever wondered about the complexities of the immigration issues in the U.S.? The spotlight is about to shine on this contentious topic as President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump gear up for a political showdown. In a remarkable turn of events, both are planning visits to the U.S.-Mexico border on the same day. Biden will be meeting with Border Patrol, law enforcement, and local officials in Brownsville, Texas, while Trump aims to make a statement with his visit to Eagle Pass, Texas. This duel of visits is set against the backdrop of a nation grappling with its immigration policies. The two leaders, known for their starkly contrasting views on immigration, will be using these visits to address a public deeply concerned about the issue. President Biden, who has taken a more aggressive stance on border security, blames Republicans for blocking a bipartisan Senate plan. Former President Trump, on the other hand, is promising even harsher immigration controls. As the anticipation builds, let's delve into what each leader intends to address during their visits. President Biden, not a stranger to the border, is ready to face it once more. The commander-in-chief is set to visit Brownsville, Texas, a city that stands as a front line in the ongoing immigration struggle. His agenda? A close-knit meeting with Border Patrol, law enforcement, and local officials. It's a gathering designed to address the crimes committed by migrants, an issue that has grown increasingly contentious over the years. Biden's approach to the border crisis is clear: resources and cooperation. He emphasizes the need for more resources, a call that speaks to the urgency of the situation. The Border Patrol agents, the law enforcement officers, the local officials, they all play crucial roles in managing the situation, and they need support. But Biden doesn't stop there. He's pushing hard for a bipartisan border security deal, a deal that aims to unite rather than divide the nation's leaders on this pressing issue. The president is also considering a move that could drastically change the immigration landscape, restricting access to the U.S. asylum system. With an influx of migrants putting strain on the system, this potential move signifies Biden's aggressive stance on border security. It's a stance that doesn't shy away from making tough decisions. So there you have it. Biden's border visit is more than a trip to Texas. It's a statement, a call to action, and a display of the president's firm yet cooperative approach to one of the country's most debated issues. Biden's approach, while firm, seeks cooperation and resources. But how does this compare to his predecessor's approach? Former President Trump, a vocal critic of current immigration policies, is set to make his own mark. His visit to Eagle Pass, Texas, a town notorious for clashes between border agents and migrants, is a statement in itself. Trump, known for his tough-on-immigration stance during his presidency, is not backing down. He's promised that his approach to immigration would be even harsher, a stark contrast to President Biden's more measured strategy. A key point in Trump's visit is his politicization of the tragic murder of Lachlan Riley, a 22-year-old nursing student, by Jose Ibarra, an undocumented Venezuelan migrant. Trump, along with other Republicans, have used this incident to criticize Biden's border policies. They've argued that such crimes could be prevented with stricter immigration controls, despite statistics showing that native-born U.S. citizens have higher crime rates than undocumented immigrants. The Republicans' criticism doesn't stop there. They've been vocal about their disapproval of how the Biden administration is handling immigration. The impeachment of Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas by the GOP-controlled House, though symbolic, is a clear indication of their dissatisfaction. With Trump's hardline stance on immigration, the contrast between the two leaders is clear. But what does this mean for the future of immigration policy? In the wake of these dueling visits, what are the key takeaways? Well, it's clear the stark contrast between Biden's and Trump's approaches to immigration is more palpable than ever. Biden, on one hand, is focused on engaging with Border Patrol, law enforcement, and local officials, emphasizing the need for increased resources and bipartisan solutions. Trump, on the other hand, promises even harsher immigration controls, leveraging incidents like the tragic Lachlan Riley murder to push his agenda. The political implications of these visits are significant. With immigration being a top concern for Americans, these competing narratives will undoubtedly shape public opinion and potentially impact the upcoming elections. The Republicans' symbolic impeachment of the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is a clear indication of the heated debate surrounding Biden's border policies. Most importantly, The ongoing debate about immigration in the U.S. is far from over. Despite the focus on illegal immigration, it's crucial to remember that native-born U.S. citizens statistically have higher crime rates than undocumented immigrants. As the nation watches, the debate on immigration continues to evolve. Stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, your voice matters.